This is the Kindy Rockstars Podcast, Season 6. Bringing you incredibly talented singers, artists, creators, and producers in the genre of children's music. I'm your host, Patrick Adams. Each episode will feature songs, album features, or video features, and great stories from the artists themselves. Kindy Rockstars Season 6 is proud to be supported and sponsored by Waldmania Public Relations, serving the family entertainment community for over 20 years, and Debbie Derryberry Kids. Debbie Derryberry, one of Hollywood's most active and sought-after voiceover artists, is best known for voicing Jimmy Neutron in the Academy Award-nominated film Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, and Draculaura in Monster High. A lifetime musician and songwriter, Debbie has written and recorded 4 award-winning preschool music albums. Her song Baby Banana hit #1 on Sirius XM Kid. Her song, written with Grammy-winning artist Lisa Loeb, called The Compost Bin, has won a Napa Award. Her latest album, Gotta Go Green, also a Napa winner, is all about giving kids tangible ways to save the earth through recycling, composting, reducing carbon footprint, and more. Her YouTube channel, Debbie Derryberry Kids, combines her love of cartoons and music with delightful animated videos of her songs. Children listen as well as watch, so a visual component is so important. Kindy Rockstars thanks you so much for your support, and now, on with the show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Kindy Rockstars, and I am really delighted to have back on the show Rosalie Moscoe. Welcome back, Rosalie.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm really thrilled to be here again and to talk about music and children's music, which I always love.
And we're going to be featuring Rosalie's new album. It's called Kids Power. But to hear more of Rosalie's story, go back to Season 3, Episode 50. And check that episode out. That's when Rosalie was on last. And so before we talk about the album, Rosalie, what have you been up to since the last time we talked?
Oh, well, a couple of years ago, I was starting to think of making another album. And I just felt I had one more album to do. And I had a bunch of songs that were sitting in my filing cabinet. And I thought, these have got to be, they got to go out. They've got to go out. So I decided to put out another album, the 6 new songs and 6 other songs from a former album, one of my Juno nominated albums, to make it a full album. And I'm really pleased about that because it just sort of balanced everything off with all the songs. So I'm really excited about it.
And I think we do need to kind of step back as part of your story and let everybody know. You have had some Juno nominated music up there in Canada, but
Yes.
you have been doing this for a while.
I started it when my kids were little, and I started to sing, and I went from there, and I started to write songs, thought about of my own children, and it just was something that I had to do, and I really went for it, and for this album. I decided to bring out these songs that were, like I said, sitting in my filing cabinet, and I felt they have to come out. So I had done, I guess about 5 other albums, and I was twice Juno nominated. Very fortunate to have that. And I had a great career. I was performing a part of Jim and Rosalie. We were a duo, and then I was solo for a while. And and I left the music business and went into health and wellness for about 20 years. And then I decided I got to bring back my music. So it was like niggling at me. And so I did. I brought back all my songs that I wanted to have the world to know about. And so it's called Kids Power. And I don't know, I think my associate Ted Sevdal has helped me, but we sort of looked around what we were going to do, like kids this, kids that, and then all of a sudden, Kids Power just all came out.
Kids
And
Power with an exclamation point.
yes, yes,
Kids Power.
power. And so I brought out songs that I thought were important about the environment, about about yourself being proud, about still doing things like or imagination songs like My Imaginary Friend. And of course, we had to look at something from the environment, so I did the recycling wrap. So it just made for a good part of the album. And the other six songs were from my other Juno nominated album, which was called At the Music Factory. And those songs were Crazy Beat, Let's Pretend, Feels So Good, Andrea the Astronaut, My Apartment's Home to Me, and Butterfly, Flutter By. So it was kind of a good sort of, it all came together.
Yeah.
And anyway, I'm really happy that I was able to get this album out. And it actually just came out not too long ago, just within the last week.
Yeah, and we're going to be featuring several of those songs you just mentioned, and they are a ton of fun. I enjoyed listening to them.
Oh, thanks so much. Yeah, I try and make them fun. I try to make them interesting and, have some meaning. And so uh, I'm really happy that I brought this album out, and I hope everyone will enjoy it.
I'm sure they will. Let's get into the songs. Let's talk about some of the songs and play them for everyone. Um, and we'll start off with the song called Be Proud. So tell us a little bit about this one.
Well, I just think that people, kids especially, they need to feel uh, empowered. And so I guess it's a song about empowerment and being proud of themselves and not feeling, like I can't do this, I can't do that. And they should be proud of themselves, of who they are and what they can do. And so I think it's an important song.
Yeah, and a very important message.
Yeah, yeah,
There's too much negativity swirling around. I believe in the positive. I love putting happy thoughts out there and um, empowering thoughts too, and realize that everybody's different. And yeah, be proud of who you are.
yeah, yeah. So that song, and then I brought out Veggie Power.
Well, before we get into that one,
Okay,
let's play Be Proud for everybody.
okay, good
He-
idea.
Here it is, Be Proud by Rosalie Moscow.
Sometimes I feel so very helpless when certain people act so very mean. It makes me wonder if there's kindness here. I won't forget my mother's words to me. Be proud of who you are. Who you are. Your strength will take you far. Take you far. And if someone should try to bring you down, remember that you're strong and know that you belong. Be proud of who you are. I know that each of us is different, but all of us are special, can't you see? But there are things I know we all can share, like friendship, hope, perhaps our dreams. Be proud of who you are. Who you are. Your strength will take you far. Take you far. And if someone should try to bring you down, remember that you're strong and know that you belong.
And that was Be Proud. All right, let's get into Veggie Power. Tell us about this one.
Well, I'm a holistic nutritionist, and so I just can't help but bringing out information that's important, such as Veggie Power. And I think it's important for kids to know that they can eat other things besides candy or chips or things that they can have something that will give them power, will make them feel good, which will help their bodies and their brains. So to me, I really loved that song, and we had the kids singing along with it. And oh my goodness, it's just they did a great job, and they really were terrific. There was the choir that we had; they're just amazing. So it really helped our song, and so that's Veggie Power.
I have a funny story about vegetables. When I was a kid, my my mom tried to have me try spinach and equating it to like, Popeye loves spinach, so you should like it too. And so, but I tried it and I'm sorry, I just didn't like it. And my mom was like scrambling, what vegetables will he eat? And finally one day she gave me cucumbers.
Mm.
After not liking spinach or lettuce and things like that, she gave me cucumbers and I love them. So I had cucumbers every night, probably for as long as I can remember, because she found a veggie that I liked. But
That's great. And yeah, I have a great nephew who really loved cucumbers too, so I understand it.
all right, let's check this song out. Here it is, Veggie Power by Rosalie Moscoe.
My favorite veggies are carrots.
Veggie Power, much, much Veggie Power, much, much. Oh, give me Veggie Power, I'll be stronger by the hour. Veggie Power, much, much. Feeling really low, my engine it won't go. What shall I do? I'll grab a veggie or two. Veggie Power, much, much Veggie Power, much, much. Oh, give me Veggie Power, I'll be stronger by the hour. Veggie Power, much, much. Potatoes and some peas, can I taste them pretty please? Carrots and cashews, I'll grab a veggie or two. Veggie Power, much, much Veggie Power, much, much. Oh, give me Veggie Power, I'll be stronger by the hour. Veggie Power, much, much. I'm loving rice and beans with nuts and pumpkin seeds, with peppers, yes it's true. I wanna dance in these shoes. Veggie Power, much, much Veggie Power, much, much. Oh, give me Veggie Power, I'll be stronger by the hour. Veggie Power, much, much. Oh, give me Veggie Power, I'll be stronger by the hour. Veggie Power, much, much Veggie Power, much, much Veggie Power, much, much.
And that was Veggie Power. All right, next song we're going to talk about is called Love Mother Earth. Tell us about this one.
Well, I think it was an important title that we need to love Mother Earth, and we need to keep her safe and keep her in good shape. And so I wrote this song because it's about loving all the things on Earth, the animals and people and the beautiful surroundings around us, and the trees and the lakes, and so I just felt it was an important song to focus on for people, for kids, so they can understand that this is really an amazing place, and so we need to keep it safe to love Mother Earth.
Yep. Again, wonderful message to instill in young minds at a very early age.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, well, we're going to play this one now. Here it is, Love Mother Earth by Rosalie Moscoe.
I am Mother Earth. I'm gentle, yet I'm strong. I spin in space so silently, each day from dusk to dawn. How I love my children, my rivers and my streams. They flow along with twists and turns. I watch my thundering seas. I am Mother Earth. I'm gentle, yet I'm strong. I spin in space so silently, each day from dusk to dawn. The springtime sees my tiny buds just bursting from the ground. My trees sway gently in the breeze, leaves flutter without sound. I am Mother Earth. I'm gentle, yet I'm strong. I spin in space so silently, each day from dusk to dawn. My animals, like elk and deer, they scamper without fear. My mighty moose, so proud and tall, they drink cool waters clear. I am Mother Earth. I'm gentle, yet I'm strong. I spin in space so silently, each day from dusk to dawn. My people are so beautiful, each one a special star. Respect me, I am Mother Earth, and keep me from all harm. Protect me, I am Mother Earth, and keep me from all harm.
And that was Love Mother Earth. All right, you mentioned this one earlier, Imaginary Friend. Tell us about this one.
Well, actually, I wrote this very long ago when I was performing, and I just felt it was a true song. Like a lot of kids have imaginary friends, and they, talk to them, and whether it's imaginary or whether it's a doll or it's a bear, but there's something about it. And so I wrote this song about it many years ago, and I did it in concert. And actually, when I did it in concert, we had it funny. My manager, she dressed up in a bear outfit. It was stuffed, like really kind of big, and with a colorful skirt. And she was my imaginary friend while I was singing the song behind me. And the kids were pointing, she's there. And I look around and she wasn't there. And then I was still singing the song. And then she'd go over to the other side, the bear, and she's there. Anyway, it was really a fun song to do. And and at the end, we were friends, the imaginary friend and me. So it was. It's a true kind of song that a lot of kids have imaginary friends, and I thought it should be brought to the forward. Forward.
Kids have huge imaginations, so
Yeah.
if it's not an imaginary friend, they're taking stuffed animals and giving them complete personalities. That's what my daughter did.
True.
All right, let's check this one out. Here it is, Imaginary Friend by Rosalie Moscoe.
I've got a special friend, an imaginary friend that only I can see. I've got a special friend, an imaginary friend that only talks to me. And when the sun is bright or it's late at night, she's always there for me. I've got a special friend, an imaginary friend that only I can see. At times she is on my shoulder, just a whispering in my ear. And then she's walking by my side. I'm so glad she's imaginary friend that only I can see. She listens when I talk to her. We laugh, have so much fun. We whisper secrets I won't tell till I'm 91. I got a special friend, an imaginary friend that only I can see. I got a special friend, an imaginary friend that only talks to me. And when the sun is bright or it's late at night, she's always there for me. I got a special friend, an imaginary friend that only I can see.
And that was Imaginary Friend. All right. I love this next one. Recycling Rap. Talk about this one.
Well, I was looking at the environment. I was trying to keep in sort of like sync with what's going on, and it's good for children to know about the environment and how they can, help the environment. So it became a story about a boy who hated to recycle. And so it's a story about him and his sister who's saying, Michael, you gotta recycle, And so it was a really good song in terms of the things that go on. He bottles and cans, he pitched and threw, but his sister Lou knew what to do. She said, Michael, we gotta recycle. And then finally. He slid into his baseball park, which was full of garbage and dogs that bark. And so, and then he realized that it was a messy place, and that we got to clean up the mess. So he got his friends and neighbors, and they all cleaned up the mess, and they all started to recycle. And so that was the sort of like at the end, it was really good. So it was a happy ending. And go Michael recycle, go Michael recycle. So it's a really sort of like an important song and a fun song too.
Yeah, you sounded like you were having fun while you were singing it.
Yeah.
Fun song with a great message.
Yeah, that's what I like to do.
All right. Well, here it is, everyone. I know you'll enjoy this one. Recycling Rap by Rosalie Moscoe.
Tell you a story, boy named Michael, real fine boy, hated to recycle. Bottles, cans, pitched and threw. Sister Lou knew what to do. Michael, gotta recycle. Snap our fingers, stamp our feet. Get into recycling beat. Snap our fingers, stamp our feet. Get into recycling beat. Shrugged his shoulders, kicked a can. Crumbled wrappers, ran and ran. Slid into his baseball park, full of garbage, dogs that barked. Michael, gotta recycle. Snap our fingers, stamp our feet. Get into recycling beat. Snap our fingers, stamp our feet. Get into recycling beat. Couldn't play ball in garbage heap. Cans and bottles 1 foot deep. With friends, neighbors, cleaned up mess. For baseball park, they did their best. Moral of story, plain to see. Recycling affects you and me. Love our planet, treat her right. For you and me, future looks bright. Snap our fingers, stamp our feet. Get into recycling beat. Snap our fingers, stamp our feet. Get into recycling beat. Join together, 'cause it's vital. Love our planet, let's recycle. Time is now, yes, it's vital. Love Mother Earth, Let's recycle. Go, Michael, it's vital. Go, Michael, recycle. Go, Michael, it's vital. Go, Michael, recycle. Go, Michael, it's vital. Go, Michael, recycle. Recycle. Go, Michael.
And that was Recycling Rap. And that wraps up our song feature. The album is called Kids Power, and it is now out anywhere you stream, purchase, and download music. So, Rosalie, how can everyone find and connect with you?
Well, it's on Spotify, it's on Deezer, it's on many places that you go to for music, and it's there. And I think you're going to like it. I think the kids are going to like it. I think parents are going to like it. And there's a whole bunch of other songs with it as well. But the ones that we talked about today, I think, are my most important, newest ones. And I hope you enjoyed them, everybody.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing all of that with us. And just one last question. Rosalie, what is the next big thing coming up for Rosalie Moscoe?
Well, I think I'm just going to the album has been like all over the place. I've got a lot of play on it. I got a lot of different places where it is, and just very exciting. And we'll see where it goes, you know. And I'm gonna hopefully make some videos from those songs that we just talked about, Be Proud and Veggie Power. We have one from Love Mother Earth, a really nice visualization one. And so I think that's my next step, is I'll start making these videos, because it really adds to the song. So that'll be my next step, and that's a lot of work, but I'm
No
up
doubt.
for it.
Very good. Well, Rosalie, always a pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you for coming on and talking about this new album. And I
Uh,
wish you all the best of success with it. And I look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thank you, Patrick. It's always a pleasure to be on your show and to talk with you. And thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care.
Take care, everyone. Bye.